Weather Stitches podcast. Bailey jumped right on in as
she was ready to go.
As we started. So we are now on episode 20.
Yeah.
And it is January 31st.
31st, last day of January. And it is like, feels like spring out there.
It does.
It's so warm. All the snow is melting.
I feel like today is the last day of fall, and then tomorrow our winter starts because we've had such nice weather all winter so far.
So far, yeah.
Yeah,
even
even
it's been great.
Yeah, some people up north have said that driving down to Airdrie feels like they're driving into spring weather. So we've been spoiled, and the cold is starting tomorrow. Minus 23 Celsius.
Yeah, car washes were busy today.
Yeah, I went to the car wash before I got home, and it's only cold water, no hot water, so I didn't get my car washed. But after this, I think I'm going to go and get my car washed.
Yeah, good idea.
So...
Yeah, my car was so dirty. It was gross.
Well, it gets... Yeah. It gets so... Oh, our road trip.
From our road trip, yeah.
It gets dusty and dirty, and...
Yeah, it doesn't take long. It snows a little bit, and then the roads get wet, and then it gets muddy. And my car's white, so it's always dirty.
That's true. That is
always
true.
dirty.
Yeah.
But the kids rub up against it. Like, they can't get out of the car without rubbing up against the side of the car. And it's like...
Do you have donuts over there? Because
Just
Bailey
the
is
bag.
on... Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Just the remnants. We had a little sugar boost right before we started.
Just some coffee and donuts.
Coffee and donuts, yes.
So, yeah, we had a great weekend last weekend.
Yes, it was so fun.
Yeah, we went to Lone Pine Ranch for a knitting retreat weekend.
Mm-hmm. It was so fun. Krista, our friend from Grand Prairie, and Candace organized this amazing weekend, and yeah, it was a bed and breakfast, but they cooked meals for us, and
Krista did amazing with the cooking.
She's fantastic. Oh. Yeah. If you guys ever get a chance to do a knitting retreat, you should try it, because it was so much fun. We just had a blast. We literally ate and knit all weekend. That's all we did.
She's wanting to plan another one already.
Yeah,
so.
she's raring to go. It's awesome.
Because I said to Krista, I think it was the last day, I'm like, oh, this must be exhausting for you. Like, maybe you're not going to want to do this again. She goes, no, I want to do one again in the spring. Who's available?
I know. She was like, let's go. When's the next weekend?
Yeah.
It's like,
because she cooks such good meals, like
she
chicken
did
lasagna
amazing.
and funeral potatoes and
so good.
ham and
yeah, we ate amazing food all weekend.
Amazing food, yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
Thank you, Krista and Candace.
It was such a treat. Yeah, I know. And there was enough of us that we all took turns doing dishes, and it was the perfect meals, like a plate or a bowl. Yeah. So the dishes were like nothing. Yeah. So it was.
Did a dishwasher.
Yeah, it was such a treat.
And there was tiny cabins, and each cabin had 2 queen-size bed and a hide-a-bed. Mm-hmm. So it's nice, too, because it's not a crowded cabin full of people.
Yeah, you had space where you could go and, like, if you really needed to get away, you could just go to your cabin and have some really quiet, but it was so relaxing.
We walked out the cabin door, and there's just donkeys, like just 10 feet away from us, donkeys and horses.
It was awesome.
It was really fun.
Thankfully, they weren't like the 6 a.m. wake-up call donkeys,
That's true.
That would have been a little rude, but...
That's true. Just Jocelyn and Lori. Seriously, those girls. Oh. They were our neighbors.
Yeah, but they're not. They're like late-night party, not early morning party.
That's true. That is true. It was fun. It was so much fun. So we'll post some pictures.
Yeah, we've got lots of pictures
at the end, and I think we have a couple videos maybe. And it was so much fun.
It was great.
So we got some knitting done.
Mm-hmm. We did.
So how many faux do you have? Should we get into the knitting?
Sure. I just have one.
Okay, I have 2 faux.
Okay, you go first.
So my first faux, because then we can lead into with my faux to your whip. I finally finished my ugly sweater party socks. They are done.
Those are so pretty.
I love them. I made longer legs this time.
With those stripes you have to, right?
And I could have done some more. I just didn't know. I was afraid I was going to run out. Bailey, seriously. Yeah, so I have a little bit left over, but they will be perfect scrap yarn for my cozy beautiful
memory. Oh yeah, add to your blanket.
I probably only have about, I don't know, 15 grams left. So
there you go.
I did most with one skein yarn. So they are done.
Beautiful.
I'm so excited to wear them. I finished them last night, wove in the ends.
Yeah.
I listened to Harry Potter all afternoon.
Nice.
And I finished the sock, and you're listening to Harry Potter now too. Becky's finally jumped on the bandwagon.
Just waiting patiently for her
Yes, I need to download book 2.
Download book 2. Yeah.
Remind me while you're editing this.
Okay.
I can download the next book. So fun. Yeah, so that's my one whip.
Those are the Wool Baron.
The Wool Baron. Yes. Louise, we love you so much.
Louise, you are extremely talented.
We talked about you so much at the knitting retreat
weekend.
Did. Janine has a crush on you. Yeah, you're so wonderful. Okay, so there's that. Okay,
so I will show you quick. So my sister-in-law asked me to make a baby blanket for her to give as a gift to her niece. Wow. So she gave one to one of her nieces or nephews once already, and she said it was just a plain blanket with a heart in the middle. So I went on Ravelry and found a pattern and made this. So
that's awesome.
I've actually never knit a blanket before. My baby blankets have all been crocheted.
Aww.
But it's just this cute little heart.
Will it grow when you...
It will, yeah. So I haven't blocked it yet, so it's got a lot of stretch. But I can only stretch it as much as the heart, because this is color work.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So I can only block it out as much as my color work will give. That's true. I really tried to pull my floats as I was going to try and make them nice and loose. But, man,
Do you want to show them?
Oh, yeah, we can. I haven't done a ton of color work, but there's the floats on the back, and I got to fix this. I knit it in as I was going because I hate having strings hanging on the back, but I got to figure out, I'm going to have to weave it up through here to hide the blue.
Oh, yeah.
I'll wind it in somehow back there. I'm really terrible at weaving in my ends.
I should show you how I do it.
Yeah. I've watched a few tutorials, and sometimes I can do it really well, and when I can knit them in.
I do the umbrella method. So you go up through this umbrella, down through the top of the umbrella.
Oh, yeah, that's what I do too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But it's just because, that's not what I did here. This I knit in as I was going. Mm-hmm. I just slipped it behind the yarn as I was working just to get the tail out of the way because they drive me crazy when I'm knitting.
That's sweet. Did she have a boy or a girl?
She's having a boy.
Aww.
Yeah. So
it's soft. What'd you use for your yarn?
So I brought it with me because I couldn't remember.
It has such a halo to it as well.
It does. So it's baby alpaca. So it's called Lush Alpaca. It's just from Michaels. And it's
and that will give more too. Alpaca.
It will. Alpaca does. Yeah. So and I had tons left over, but this was a super bulky. Where does it say what's in it? Oh, it's 80% acrylic and 20% alpaca.
Okay, so it'll grow some.
But I went around Michaels and was squishing all the yarn to see which was the softest because I wanted bulky, and it's hard to get the baby soft yarn. In the bulky, usually it's a lighter, like a much finer yarn, typically, not super bulky. So this was the softest in the super bulky. I used 9mm needles. It was just a free tutorial. It was called Valentine's Day Heart or something like that on Ravelry, and it's just a link to a tutorial. So it's not a super descriptive pattern, so you want to have some idea of what you're doing. Because some of it got a little confusing, but I just made it how I wanted it to look.
She'll love it.
So I'm hoping some of this fuzz comes off because it's a little bit stringy, like it's shedding all over you. So I'm hoping once So I'm hoping once it blocks, it won't do that because you don't really want that in a baby blanket.
Yeah, maybe once you wash it a couple times.
But it would be a great blanket for just laying on the floor because it's thick, so it would give just that little bit of padding and.
That is true.
And it's mostly acrylic, so it's throw it in the machine and wash it and let it to dry. So, yeah, it was a fun little
good job
sidebar. I needed something
and a distraction. Well, not a distraction, but it makes.
I just needed something different. I'd been working solely on the MCAL.
Yeah,
and I needed to turn my brain off. So I picked it up on a Friday and finished it on a Wednesday, and then went back to my MCAL. So I only lost a couple days of knitting, which is fine. So yeah, it was good.
We had lots of knitting time when we were in Lone Pine Ranch.
Well, exactly. And I knew that was coming. Like I finished it right before the Wednesday before the retreat. So I knew that I'd have tons of time on the weekend to catch up. Mm-hmm. And I honestly, that's all I knit on. I brought like 4 projects and I didn't work on anything else. I just kept working on my MCAL. Yeah, you
MCAL,
were like
socks and sweater.
Yeah, back and forth. But that's good because you got your.
I needed to get inspired again to get back to my boxy sweater, which I'll show. I'll show you what I did on my.
And
boxy.
You totally did, like with
I did
with Janine and Jamie working on their sweaters.
And that's what I'm going to work on tonight. Will be my boxy and yeah.
And now after seeing theirs, I'm really hoping that the yarn I got a sweater quantity of yarn, and I'm hoping it's enough to do a weekender.
Oh. Do you know if you'll have enough?
I don't know. I have to look at it. I haven't even let myself look at it yet because I'm trying not to cast anything on right now.
Did you get worsted or DK?
It's DK.
And that's a worsted though, isn't it?
I don't know. See, that's the thing. I haven't looked at any of it, but I'm like, oh, maybe I could do a weekender.
But I missed out on the Knit Picks tweed sale. So the next sale that comes out for Knit Picks.
Oh yeah, they'll have another one probably this
spring. Oh, they
spring.
always do. Yeah. And then I'll get weekender yarn, I think, for that. Although I sure love Red Fox Fiber tweed that Janine did her weekender in.
I love her tweed. It's so pretty.
And of course the Brooklyn tweed.
And Brooklyn tweed is also.
That's what Jamie did hers. So she was modeling hers at the retreat, and it looks so good.
Yeah, I looked at the Brooklyn tweed at a show, one of the fiber shows, before I did my boxy sweater. And I hummed and I hawed and. But it was my first sweater, so I was trying to go very economical with my yarn because I didn't really know what I was doing, and I didn't know if it was gonna fit, and I was like, I can't spend a ton of money on yarn for a sweater that I'm not sure I'm gonna wear, not sure it's gonna fit. So, but now that I've done one, it's like, absolutely.
I know. One day I will. One day I will.
Yeah.
But yeah, for now. Well, I guess we could lead into our mystery knit along because I have mine as a finished object.
So yeah,
or maybe
spoiler,
we should show what we're
if you don't want to see it. Oh yeah, we could since we're twinning
Becky,
it today.
We're twinning it up even though we weren't planning on it.
Surprise.
I brought mine down to wear for the podcast and Becky showed up wearing hers. So what is this one? This is
Party on My Needles.
Oh right.
This is Joji Locatelli. This is an older pattern. She's done this one a while ago. And mine's all Lolo Did It yarn.
And you did the smaller version and then I did the bigger size version. This is Lolo Did It yarn as well. Well, most of it is. Still Magnolia is my purple. And then I think some of this is Sweet Georgia. The gray or the purple is. Yeah. So yeah, it's a fun one. It's a nice shape.
It's a nice, it's easy to smack people with them.
Smack people.
Yeah. And this is one you could totally add tassels on the end too.
That's true.
For people who like tassels, just the way it wears.
It's true.
You could throw tassels on these ends.
I'm also wearing my blueberry waffle socks. Yarn is this is the Iced Berry set from Polka Dot Creek. It totally matches my sweater.
It does match your sweater.
Look, I'm doing yoga right now.
Okay, here, I can show you mine. Look.
Oh, what are you wearing?
These are, this is the Hermione pattern. So the stitch pattern in it. I can't get it that close. But then I added stripes to it just for fun. This was a Christmas set from Vivid Yarn.
Oh, right.
Sleigh Bells, I think it's called. So these are my Christmas socks from 2 years ago, I think.
Our very first Christmas of knitting. I'm pretty sure we went to the first fiber fair that we've ever been to, and you got.
I did,
and I did too.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Mine was Gingerbread House.
Yeah, and I've made, so I made a pair of socks, and it was a smaller set too, I believe.
They were. They're 50 grams.
They were, yeah. And then I still had enough left. I made a couple Christmas ornaments. Like I knit around, I covered I have the glass ball sets, and I knit covers for them. So I have a few. I made at least 2 of those with yarn. Did you make me one? Yes, I did.
Oh, Bailey. No, don't growl.
Yeah. I made one for you and one for Mom and one for Kelly one year.
I love handmade ornaments.
Me too.
Love that. Anyways.
My whole tree is handmade ornaments. But yes.
So, back to the MCAL.
So now spoiler.
Spoiler. If you don't want to see the finished product.
I don't know how you can't though. They're all over.
All the clues are out now.
Yeah.
And
the deadline is February 14th, right?
Yes. For the draw. So with Cozy Up with the Stitching Sisters.
Cozy Up Knits.
Cozy Up Knits. Right, they changed the name. So you can enter it for that. So I'm going to add this to the finished thread. So hopefully I can win. Fingers crossed. But anyways, here's mine.
Oh my word. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that.
And then this is the side here.
Ends.
So on the pattern, it calls for, on the other, where the second side is clue 5, this was supposed to be the black color here, but I love this red so much. This is red by Lolo Did It. It has a sparkle in it, which I adore.
It's stunning.
It's really sparkling.
Absolutely
with
stunning.
the light.
It is.
We're trying a new setup. We have a light here this time to see if it will help with the lighting.
The colors, yeah.
Hopefully. Yeah, so anyways, so this is Red Wine by Lolo Did It. This is Charcoal by Polka Dot Creek. And this is by the Wool Baron. Shoot.
Sorry, Louise.
Louise, I'm drawing a blank right now. Oh, I can't. It's the Wool Baron. I can't remember. She still sells it though. I saw it at the last show.
It's a pretty one.
It's gorgeous.
It's such a light speckle, but it just adds that little pop. It's beautiful.
Yeah, so this is all done. This took a ton of knitting. Oh, these ruby eyelets. Everyone were complaining about them, but I really didn't mind them.
I love them. For lace work, that is mindless lace work to me.
Yeah.
Those were beautiful.
And this is a nice one too with this V here. You can kind of drape it over your neck. Yeah, I love it.
It's very...
It smells good. I just washed it.
Ooh, that's lovely. Yep. Yeah. Sarah, you are brilliant. I love your designs. The way your brain works absolutely amazes me.
A million thumbs up.
So I'll show mine quick. I'm so close to being
Next
done.
Next podcast, we will be wearing ours. I didn't want to wear it today until Becky was done hers. So
this mine's not blocked.
Because you're not done yet, but you're almost done.
Yeah, almost done.
And it's going to grow, even though yours seems a little bit smaller than mine. But I think I knit tighter than you.
So why would mine be smaller?
Sorry, I knit looser than you.
Yes, you do. Yeah.
It's not much smaller, but yeah, it seems.
So mine is all yarn ink. This is Goddess. This is Fringe, and this is Shimmer.
I love these colors.
Yeah. So I did the same thing. I really wanted, because this color and this blue, like the Fringe color is in this Goddess color.
Oh yeah.
So I didn't want to do my stripes because I thought that they would blend too much together. So I did the same thing.
Yeah.
I switched back to the white just for this, and then it'll have the blue end. So it'll be the same. But I wanted the stripes to really pop out.
Yeah, you want to see that because it looks sporty almost, right?
Yeah, it does. Yeah. So love this pattern, Sarah. It's
going to be gorgeous with a pair of jeans, white t-shirt.
Yeah, I think this could be one that I gravitate to a lot.
Yes.
So
that's amazing.
I have tons of ends to sew in.
That was me.
But I'll putter at that tonight because this won't take me long to finish now.
Just put on a Netflix show and weave in all the ends.
Yeah, in between.
Because I always weave in my ends and then I block it and then I trim them.
And then I trim them.
So
I do the same thing.
Okay, yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah, because then they're nice and stretched out. Because this, like these lacy or ribby eyelets, have a ton of give to them.
Yes, they will open up.
So once you really want to block that out before you trim your ends, because otherwise they'll come out quite a bit. Because there's lots of garter in this too.
Isn't this mock tweed so cool? I love that.
I love how it shows up with that yarn too.
Yeah,
it looks good.
It's awesome. Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, it was a fun pattern. So this is one that if you didn't want to do the mystery knit along, you can still get the pattern because they'll combine it all into one, and you'll be able to buy this pattern. So this is one that I can see people knitting multiples of for sure.
I feel like this is like one of those cool Stephen West mystery knit alongs people go back to and buy patterns for later. Like this,
I think so.
It's so unique. Honestly, this reminded me because we're quilters. This it felt patchworky. It did,
yeah. You work it in, the different sections that you do it in, and
I love it.
It's not. You don't get bored.
No.
And you don't get overwhelmed because the sections are small enough that you can make it through. Like these ruby eyelets, they look fantastic and they're not hard.
Yeah.
They're really not. It's very repetitive. So, yeah, it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
I love it. Good job. You're so close.
I know. I'm almost
done. Next podcast, we will be wearing them.
I was like, can we wait? Like, can we podcast like tomorrow? But no, Fridays are not a good podcast day.
No, tomorrow I'm having knit morning at my house and knit night at my house tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm doing
it's a nitty day.
It's going to be nitty day. Starting tomorrow, every other Friday, there's going to be a connect group at my house for knitters and crafters. So if you're in the area, message me if you'd like to come join us. The more the merrier. So that's starting tomorrow, every second Friday. So this should be up hopefully tonight. So
should be. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I think we're just gonna have people over in the morning, even though I should be, cleaning or whatever. I can't do laundry because my washing machine died this week.
Oh, that's awful.
So we ordered a new one from Costco. I hope it's a good one. Like, I didn't want to spend a ton of money, but I wanted a good, decent one.
So hard. Appliances are tough. And when you get new stuff, like, we both got married at the same time, and we bought houses around the same time. So you got all these new appliances with your house. Yeah. And then they all start to quit working at the same time.
9-10 years, they all start dying.
Oh, my goodness.
That's where we're at now. So we didn't get a whole set. I just got a washing machine, even though I wanted a new set, but we still have life in our dryer. May as well just keep going with that. Yeah, but they can't ship my new machine until next Friday. Oh. So I dropped off 2 loads at Mom's house today. I started a load, left another load. Will she transfer it over for me and start my next? I love you, Mom. I'm sure she'll watch this the best.
She was at my house this morning watching my kids for me because I had to go into Calgary. So moms are the best.
Nana.
They really are.
Sweet Nana. Aww.
Yeah.
All right. So, well, should we show some whips?
Yes.
How many do you have?
I brought.
I have 1, 2,
3. I have 3.
I think I have 2. Well, yeah. I only have 10 minutes to show. I did like 6 rows on my hat. The hat that will never finish.
The hat that never ends.
So that's why I thought my socks were, and that's why I forced myself to get those socks done, so I had a finished object. I have 2 I can show.
Okay.
So you start.
I'll start.
3.
Okay. So I'm planning to finish some whips because right now I only brought 3 to show, but I have 2 sweaters, I think 3 shawls, and 3 or 4 pairs of socks. Maybe 5 pairs of socks on the needles. So I'm doing the Whipit or the winter Whipit or whatever the Cozy Up Knits is doing a knit along.
Is it started?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
I think she was going to open the threads after the last podcast, she said. So this is my probably will never end project that I need to try and read my chicken scratch. So I started the Comfort Fade Cardi quite a while ago. Let's see if I have. So Drea Renee Knits Comfort Fade Cardi. And it's supposed to be in DK weight yarn, but I changed the pattern for fingering weight. So I've showed this ages ago, but it's been a long time. I haven't even hauled it out of my beautiful Andrea's. Yeah. Look, it's dusty. Look at that. That's how long it's been. My project bag is dusty. That's really sad. Okay, see where I'm at here.
It's good you're giving, you're just bringing it back. You're giving it some life again. That's good. So you've done lots. Wow.
This is actually the wrong side. There we go.
Oh, that's right.
So there's my fade. I think I'm on the 3rd or 4th color. I think I'm fading into my 4th color right now. Looks like is where I'm at. So got separated for my sleeves. So I'm going to have, I asked one of the girls at the knitting retreat because she had this sweater on.
And there were so many comfort fades there.
There were quite a few. And I think she said she had around 250 stitches that she picked up for the shawl collar because the sweater has quite a thick shawl collar. So I'm like, great. So for mine, with fingering weight, I'm probably going to have
350
or 400.
Or
it's a lot. Yeah. It's a lot more. And I'm...
Yeah. How will you know how to pick up?
Well, it's all part of the math. But yeah, I'm just going to kind of go for it. I might not make it come down quite as far, maybe. I might just do a shorter shawl collar because otherwise it'll be a crazy lot of knitting. But it's lovely to get it out because it reminds me of how much I love these colors.
Yeah.
And this is not your typical, it's not a gradient by any means. Mm-hmm. These were 6 random colors that I bought to do a Find Your Fade shawl.
Oh, yeah.
That I changed my mind to do a Comfort Fade Cardi instead. So, yeah, it's amazing because when I was working on this, I was really struggling with all the purling, which is why I put it away. And I was trying to teach myself to knit backwards, and I was doing all these things, which I did. Like, a lot of this I did knit backwards, and you can't really see the difference, I don't think.
No. And
so, but now that I don't know, lately I've been doing a lot of purling, and it really hasn't been bothering me. I think I'm
that's good.
Just about as quick purling as I am knitting now.
Oh, awesome.
So, yeah, so I'm looking forward to picking this back up, because I've just got, like, length of body left, really.
That's true.
So
yeah, you've done all your shoulder
I'm into my 4th color, and it's really not that far, right? So if I do from here to here again for the 4th, and then one more down to the bottom, should be all I have left.
Nice.
So that should give me some inspiration. Now that I've had it out and showed it again, and I haven't looked at it in a long time, and I was looking for my narwhal the other day. I was like, where's my narwhal? And then I remembered,
oh yeah, where mine is.
It's on my sweater. Yeah,
I have a blue one.
So this will be nice to get done for the spring, because I will probably wear this a lot.
Yeah, that'd be perfect for spring.
Yeah, I think so. So,
yay!
Now that I've had it and showed it, now you guys can keep me accountable. Pester me about where's my sweater.
Okay, well, speaking of sweaters, this has been revitalized. This is housed in my fringe bag. Here's our little tag. So I made a couple of these, and I sold my other one, so thank you. I need to make some more of these bags. So in my fringe bag is my boxy. So I'm doing the boxy by Joji Locatelli, and I'm doing it in Estelle worsted. Just the colorway is worsted heather, so it's still worsted. So here it is. I think, I don't know, this might be too big on me, but who cares? It's gonna be
supposed
nice
to be big. That's the thing. Like, it's a big boxy sweater, so it does feel huge on the needles.
Yeah,
but it'll be so nice with a pair of leggings. Like,
so Becky helped me with my shoulder shaping, so the right and left shoulders, and then here's the body of it. It's huge with the ribbing.
But it's gonna be gorgeous. Like, it's just so squishy.
It's so soft.
Oh, it'll be amazing.
Yeah.
You need to get it done now that it's gonna get cold, because then you'll want to wear it.
I know. Now that's what I'm saying. I'm working this tonight.
Yeah.
So I'm just on the back now. So I have to just, I think, do.
You need to add a couple inches.
I think, on the back. And then I don't know what I do. Do we do more of these?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have to do that on the back.
Yeah, and then you join the top of your shoulders.
So there it is. My first sweater. It is eventually going to happen.
Yes.
So I'm happy to have gotten back on the road with this, because I was kind of stuck on how to do these shoulder shapings.
You should get all your stuff done, and then when I'm here tomorrow, we can do your shoulder shaping again.
Do 6. Yeah, me. I don't know if I can do 6 inches of this.
Sure you can.
In one night. What's on TV tonight? Yeah, back and forth.
It's just back and forth.
It's great, because yesterday, I was supposed to go to work yesterday afternoon for an evening shift, and there just was no patients. Normally we have about 35 to 40 patients, I would say, on both our units, and there was only about 12 patients in total on both units. So they canceled my shift. So that was great, because I got knitting time.
All the babies are waiting for the cold snap to be born.
Oh yeah, probably. The most inconvenient time. Like, why come out when it's beautiful weather? We'll wait till it's minus 30 and roads are bad. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. That's so
what they
true.
all do.
And I work next Monday, and it's going to be freezing. And so work will probably be crazy. But
yes, it will.
So yeah, so tonight I could knit on it. Grace has basketball practice. The hubby will be gone.
There you go.
And then, tomorrow morning.
Put on a good show.
Yeah.
Or listen to Harry Potter.
Yeah, I need to get my Harry Potter done.
I've been listening to more audiobooks lately.
Oh, there's so many good ones out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I've already listened to Harry Potter a million times, but I'm listening to book 1 since Becky started, that I thought I'm going to listen to it again and just kind of listen along. So.
Oh, even my daughter, who's read the books multiple times, I'd turn it on. Like, the other night, she was helping me make dinner. She was peeling potatoes and I was chopping them. And we were listening to Harry Potter. And she keeps giggling because she knows what's happening. And I'm like, shh. I mean, I've seen the movies, so I know what happens. But, of course, the books are different.
The books are way better.
I'm more listening for, like, what's different and trying to pick out, like, what's different in the book than from the movies.
Did you catch the part of Hagrid knitting?
I did.
I would love that.
I did catch that. And Dumbledore asking for socks. I don't remember if that's in the movie or not.
I don't know if is that in the first book?
Yes.
Okay, I haven't got that far then.
Yeah, he was sad because he hadn't.
Even though I've listened to them all, I just can't keep track of what book.
When they're looking in the mirror and he's talking to Harry about what's in the mirror, and he said that he was looking in the mirror and saw himself getting socks for Christmas because he never gets something as simple as socks. And I was like, oh,
right?
See?
Knitters have to love Harry Potter.
That's right.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it was so fun.
And Weston, my son, who struggles with reading, he has severe dyslexia. His dream is to one day read Harry Potter. And so, anyways, I have an old cassette tape player, and I have book 1 on cassette. So I thought, you know what? He's been seeing me listening to Harry all week, and he's like, Mom, I really want to read Harry Potter. So I said, you know what? Let's just put on these cassette tapes. So I put them on in his room at bedtime, and he's been listening to those. And then he comes out and he goes, I finished side 1. And then Naren would go and flip over the second side. And after he finished tape 1, it was bedtime. He couldn't listen to any more till the next night. And so we go and peek in on Weston, and there's Weston trying to read a book. Like he had a book, and he was just trying so hard to be able to read it. And it's just his goal. But like, I just love how the Harry Potter books have inspired my kids for reading. So yeah. Anyways, total sidebar.
It's good. Kids and books, hey?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is my Mrs. Brown's bags. So this shawl is called The Drifter. It's by Tammy Gore. I don't always print off the front page.
Yeah, me too.
To try and save. Yeah, I don't have it.
Let's see if I can find it.
I'll let you show it. I have a little picture here that I can show.
Oh yeah, that works.
So this pattern has 2 options for either 2 colors or 3 colors. So it gives you 2 different options in the directions. I'm doing it in 2 different colors.
Beautiful. I don't even know if I've seen
this
that.
one, this is Frankie's Fiber. And I cannot remember the color name right now. Oh, it's right here. I thought I had it. Oh yeah, Cecilia. Ooh, there we go.
There you go, Cecilia.
There you go. Yeah, Cecilia. Frankie's Fibers. And this is Madeline Tosh.
It's a gorgeous color.
And I ripped the sticker. Glazed
Pecan
is the colorway. Yeah, Madeline Tosh. So this one I went down to Stash. I got a Christmas or a gift card from Stash. Not this year for Christmas, but the year before. Mm-hmm. And I went down this summer. We made a road trip into Calgary and went to Stash. And I took this with me and matched a color to give a good contrast. So
I have to let Bailey go.
I've done a fair bit. I teased my husband for a while I was making this that I was making him a thong. Because the first little while it's just this. I was like, look, honey, I'm knitting you a thong. And he's like, really? And then it got up to about here and he's like, wow, are you still knitting me a thong? No, dear. So, yeah. So this is a super fun pattern.
It's beautiful. Look at that. Love those colors.
I love knitting. It's my little stitch marker. Yeah, but isn't this a cool pattern?
So is it kind of like slip stitches?
It's a slip stitch, yeah.
Wow.
Cool, hey? And that's how you blend the colors together.
That reminds me of the shift cowl. I think a lot of it's done with those kind of slipped.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, so this is a fun one. So Tammy Gore, I love her patterns. Yeah. And this will be one, so now I'm decreasing one side and increasing the other side, so it'll get wider one way. So this side I think is getting shorter.
So it'll bend.
And this side's getting longer.
And hopefully it'll bend the right way.
Hopefully, but there's no yarn over, so I shouldn't have to worry about dropping a stitch. We'll see. Otherwise, Sarah!
I know.
Fix mine too. So yeah, so I'm really excited. I've had this pattern for quite a while, and it's been one that I've been waiting to do. So I really need to get back into it because I'm excited for this shape. Yeah. I've never done one this way.
So I have to do that one because I love those slip stitches like that.
Yeah, and I love that it can be either 2 or 3 colors.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times, because for a 3 color, it's probably less yardage. So if you had 3 that matched, or you wanted to use up some of your scraps, it's a good way to...
Yeah, that would be a great stash buster.
And you could probably even, alternate sections, maybe use a mini for these little in-betweens, or I don't know, you can do so much with patterns, but I'm excited to get back into this one. I'm having so much fun pulling them. I didn't look at them. Yeah. I grabbed bags because I knew what was in them, but I haven't pulled them out in so long. So now I'm like, oh, I want to knit on this. So I'm going to be forcing myself to finish my MCAL now tonight.
Yeah. Because I'll be like, you do that tonight. I'll do the back of my sweater tonight. So we can get all the things going.
Yes.
And done.
Yes.
So Jamie brought this back for me on the retreat weekend.
Yay, Sarah.
Sarah, you're my hero. So I am doing the Bendy Arrow. Where's my pattern? Here it is.
I'm hot.
I'm hot too.
It's so warm out today.
Is it the light, do you think?
It might be. Yeah.
Maybe we're trying a light today.
It is working I think.
Yeah, feedback please. Is the light helpful?
Yeah.
We're a little blinded, but it's working. This is my lash extensions. When I was doing eyelash extensions, it's the light for that.
Right.
So. Anyways, here's the Bendy Arrow. And I somehow reversed my spine on my shawl and wasn't able to bend it properly. So it went into timeout like easily a year ago.
Oh, at least,
yeah. Because this is one of my first, near one of my first shawls that I think we were starting.
Yeah, you started a long time ago. Because I know we got the yarn 2 years ago when we went to Vegas. Was when we got this Dothraki yarn.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So it could easily be a year.
This is Dothraki by Lolo Did It, and this green I can't remember. What is it? Krista, we were just talking about this. This is actually from the Vernon yarn store.
Color Addiction?
Yeah. Okay, Color Addiction yarn. That's their house brand of yarn that they dye.
Yeah.
And I forget the name of the color, but it matches perfectly.
Oh, it's stunning. It's beautiful.
But anyways, so Sarah helped me out immensely, and she figured out how to bend this.
Yeah, she did her bind off, and
she did my whole I-cord bind off. Love you, Sarah. And so anyways, so now I have to just pick up along here and start decreasing this way, and it will be done.
Nice.
So yeah, Sarah wrote out the directions because she had to change it a little bit.
Yeah, because it's the opposite now.
Sarah, I'm a little confused about this here. Not sure. I'm going to message you about that later. So, and yeah, I sent her a bag as a thank you, and they're showing it. I told Jamie to not give it to her until they podcast today, so she'll be getting her bag. Because Jamie messaged this morning saying they were podcasting.
Yes.
So Sarah will have her bag. So
yeah.
Anyways, so I need to message you about this.
Sarah, call me.
FaceTime me. Yeah, so anyways, I'm excited to get this done, and I hope it blocks out huge.
Oh, it's going to be gorgeous.
I love the colors. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have like sort of not the same. I mean, similar shawls. Similar shape.
And it's fun because we're dusting off these projects and we're inspired to pick them up again. So
I know. It's fun.
Yeah.
I have to say casting on is my absolute favorite thing to do. I love picking yarn, and I love the start of the project and seeing how it builds. And I'm not fantastic, clearly, by the number of whips that I have at finishing projects. Because once I put it down for a little bit, I have to kind of be re-inspired to pick it up.
Well, and you have to remind yourself how the pattern works and what
it's not always just a quick pick it up and do it again. Having issues over there.
This is in my Prairie Dye Studio bag as well.
Love it. So fun. That was a door prize, right? That bag?
Yeah, this was a door prize with one of the shows.
One of the Calgary fiber shows.
Yeah, it was a door prize.
Yeah.
It was one of the lucky winners.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's it for whips.
I have one more.
Okay, I'm going to check to see if my dog's still in the backyard.
Oh, one more. This is just a project bag I made. My cute little owls. This is my favorite. I call it my sock cube because it's fantastic for a couple skeins. And it's fun colors. So in here I have so Heather showed hers. She's wearing them. So a while back we did a podcast together with Shelly from Polka Dot Creek and Penny from Creek Garden Crafts. And we did our podcast at the store Willow and Wool. And Shelly gifted us this yarn. So Heather's wearing hers. And then I have mine. So it's technically a hoe. But I'm doing the My Sister sock. Rearranging
she was all the way down the alleyway.
Was she? What a
call her.
turkey.
She comes back.
So this is, let me see. These are the colors. So a splash of colors. Oh yeah, Splash of Colors series. So birch is the green.
Oh, Bailey.
Yeah. So there's birch and then birch and chocolate. I don't think that's right, Shelly. I don't know what this green is.
Oh yeah, but well, that's probably is that the splash?
And then there's the 2 minis.
Oh, these are probably, well, this would be birch and chocolate and then whatever color
this green is. Anyway, so I got to get mine done. I have the toe cast on for my second sock. I can't hold everything at once.
Yeah, you got to get that done.
So I got to get my toe cast on and finish this sock. I think I'm just getting into the pattern. So these socks go super fast because there's just a little bit of pattern, and I just did shorties. So, but I got to give the rest of the yarn to Heather so she can do hers. So
I can't wait.
Yeah, so it'll be fun. I want to pick up some socks again because I've been wearing mine a ton this winter. I've been wearing my socks so much.
That's good.
Which has been really good. And I'm like, my socks go in the washer and dryer. If I have enough things to do a delicate load, like socks, my sweet legs, and I have a few purchased knit sweaters, not hand knit. And so if I have enough stuff all together, I'll do a delicate load, but then I still throw them in the dryer.
And I wear my socks more than once.
I do too.
It
typically
repels odor. You can wear them more than one time.
I just find with my shorties, if I wear them 2 days in a row, then they're falling off my feet.
Yeah, they would stretch more.
But I often will wear my socks when I go out, and then when I get home, I take them off because I have hardwood floor and it's very slippery, and I'm terrified of falling on my hardwood floor with my slippery wool socks. So yeah, so that's my sock whip. So I picked one of each: a sweater, a sock, and a shawl.
So you're inspired.
So yeah, so these are my next 3 projects.
I hope you're all inspired to dip into your whips and get going.
Dive in, finish them.
Yeah.
Because you love them so much when they're done.
Yeah.
Like, I love finishing them too. I love casting them on and finishing them. It's just that power through, get to the end.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
So, I guess we could show some acquisitions.
Yep.
We went to the Creekside Yarn Festival at the end of the 3rd weekend in January. It was hosted by Creek Garden Yarns, Creek Garden Crafts,
and Polka Dot Creek Yarns.
Yeah, I always want to call her
Penny and Shelley.
Creek Garden Creations, but it's not.
No.
It was wonderful. They did an incredible job. They had food there. They had door prizes, and it was awesome. It was so good. So
it was fantastic.
We did a little bit of shopping. I was doing really good in the morning, and then I picked up a few more skeins later in the day, but I'll show you what I got. We love Erin from Rose Hill Yarns.
Robin.
Oh, jeez.
We met a few people that day that we knew through Instagram but didn't know as well.
Robin came to the weekend retreat, but she wasn't feeling well, and she got sick, and she had to go home early, so that was too bad.
Poor Robin.
Yeah. So I got this beautiful DK weight. It has some nylon in it, so I'm going to be making some nylon or DK kind of slipper socks.
Yep.
I have a sock pattern for DK yarn, so I'm going to do some
perfect
of these because I love wearing the thicker DK socks around the house, and they go fast. So yeah, this color is Lady Glitter Sparkles.
Love it.
Love it. So I got that. Of course, I had to go see Louise from the Wool Baron. So I got these 2 colors. So this one is called OK, and it's a sturdy sock, 75-25. It's really blowing out there. That's a bit better. And then I love her mohair. And this one is
look at
called
the halo
Fluffy.
on that. Woo! Crazy.
I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. And this color either. I loved it. I love her bright colors that she has.
Yeah.
So
I think it's called Polar. I think that's the
Polar.
color name.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. Polar on their fluffy base, which is their mohair. Yes. Thank you. So yeah, I got these.
Very nice. I forgot my yarn. I brought one thing, but yeah, I did buy a couple skeins of yarn. Yeah. And a pom-pom.
Janine. The Odd Cheap at Home. She is starting to make pom-poms, and I love them. I'll show you what I got from her pom-poms. The cherry, do you watch Cherry Pie Cottage? They were talking about how you shake your pom-poms.
Oh, I haven't seen that one. That's so cute.
Hi guys, we've been messaging this week, and the amount of times that she says y'all in my messages.
Right?
I love it.
I noticed that too. Yeah.
It's like, this makes my day. You keep saying y'all. Anywho. Yeah, love it. So look at these. Oh,
stunning.
This is gorgeous. This is going on my hat. That is never ending, but it's going on the
Oh,
hat.
that'll be beautiful.
It's like a beautiful purple, and then this looks like a foxtail or something.
It does.
And then this beautiful one. Little label. The Odd Sheep. So if you need any pom-poms,
yes,
go check out her. I think she has, well, Instagram anyways. You can message her on Instagram.
Yeah, the Odd Sheep on Instagram is her business. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She gave us she gave us 2 for a giveaway. One went away with a giveaway prize this morning to somebody. Mm-hmm. And we have another one for a giveaway, which we'll talk about in a second. So those are from the Odd Sheep. Yes. And then, of course, Kim was there with Gingersnap. And this is the Hulk yarn on their fingering. And I need to make a little pair of socks for my son. She has a bunch of different superhero colorways. Mm-hmm. This is the Hulk.
These are so smart. These smaller skeins.
Especially if you do them for your kids.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, because anytime you're doing... I have a couple of them too. Yeah. The... Kim brought us all a gift at the retreat. Yeah, we're so sweet. It's our 2019
I think Mr. Snap that made these ones.
Yes.
He's been doing this. Oh, now I'm getting fluff on me.
Yeah, so we each had a couple skeins of yarn. So there's Gingersnap. This is hers. And I don't know. It doesn't have a name on it.
No, those ones weren't named. Yeah.
So this one. And then this is from Rose Hill Yarn. Robin. Oh, goodness.
A little 20 gram.
Yeah. Isn't that beautiful pink?
It is beautiful.
So pretty. Yeah. And then she had these cute little, I think a lot of people's kids, my kids didn't even see these. But we had these tiny little tins. Mm-hmm. They're so cute. Just throw stitch markers or whatever in. So cute. And some tea. The pom-pom from Janine.
Yeah.
I just love them. Like, oh, Janine, they're brilliant. You just shake it up and it's like, whoa!
It's everywhere.
Everywhere. So, yeah.
We had fun with you, Kim. We got to know her more because she drove with us.
We did, yes.
It was fun.
She's a riot. Stuffed her in the back of my car and...
Don't forget Kim!
Poor Kim. Oh, yeah. Heather thought we left her at a gas station.
I totally thought we left her at a gas station.
I was like, she's the first one in the car. I couldn't even, like...
We can't go without Kim.
No.
Yeah, she was funny. And I swear that woman must not ever sleep. The amount of stuff she does.
My goodness.
And yeah, she's awesome. Go check out her Etsy page if you don't know who she is.
Gingersnap, yeah. Or Mr. Snap That.
Mr. Snap That.
Yeah.
We talked about him a lot on the weekend.
We did. We learned a lot about Colin.
Yeah.
Yep. Sorry, Colin.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then Willow and Wool is there.
Oh, yes.
Drinking from their
Willow
mug.
and Wool.
They make beautiful pottery.
It's our local yarn shop.
It's our Airdrie local yarn shop. Mm-hmm. And they're now carrying the Scott yarns in all the different hairy colorways. So this is the Ravenclaw.
Nice.
So I got another skein because I did a biscotti yarn, the platform 9 3/4 for Katie for her birthday last year. Mm-hmm. And I'm thinking she needs another pair because she's Ravenclaw and so am I. So I'm going to try and get 2 more pairs of socks.
Yeah, get 2 pairs. She'll be able to.
Some shorty socks, yep. So I will be stocking up with Willow and Wool as well.
Nice. Yeah.
One thing at a time. But I think these are probably, well, one of these are going to go my needles next.
Nice.
So yeah, those are my purchases from Creekside.
Fun. I did a little trade with Kim. We did like a little de-stash thing, so lots of people brought yarn to share or trade or whatever. And so when we were talking about, because we shared gas, and Kim's like, well, can I pay you in yarn? I was like, yes.
Anytime.
Absolutely. So I went through her de-stash. So I picked up some Midnight Cravings. I have never knit with their yarn before. So this is called Juice Box, and this is a sport weight. So
those could make some fun socks. Is there nylon in it?
No.
Okay.
No, there's no nylon. So I have no idea what this will be, but I have some other DK yarns at home, so that might be something. And then this, look at that so cool. Shine. This is Expression Fiber Arts, and it's the tag has fallen out. I don't know where it went. It's probably in my stuff at home. But it's a silk
merino wool, I think.
Yeah, it was a silk merino blend. So I'm super excited for this.
Yeah.
It's just, the color is just stunning. So I love her Instagram page. Like,
Expression Fiber Arts?
Yeah.
Oh, I should check
her pictures are stunning. Like, she always puts her inspiration picture with her yarn after she's dyed it. And I'm just like, how did she do that? Because it's always like an exact match. I'm like, that's amazing. They're
artists. They are
absolutely
artists.
Stunning.
Speaking of matching, we should insert pictures here. Because I messaged Penny from Creek Gardens, and I have been looking for a certain color of yarn forever to make a Tanya sweater, and I'm really wanting to knit with some of her Pima cotton yarn. And then I realized, oh yeah, Cozy Up is doing a Pima cotton knit along starting March 1st. So this is all going to play nicely together. So I messaged Penny some pictures of a colorway that I'm looking for, just some inspiration pictures, which we'll insert here. And I should take these out. I wanted a blushy champagne kind of color. Like, I was trying to say, I want dirty pink, blush champagne, not baby pink. I was giving her all these, like,
so funny. And the way we describe colors.
I know. Dirty pink, like not baby pink.
Yeah.
So anyway, so she has named this colorway now Rose Gold. And she really likes this colorway. She says she's going to keep dyeing it. So you can get this in her shop. Maybe I should take out a skein.
And her cotton, like, for making garments, it's shiny and it is amazing to knit with, and it blocks out beautifully.
This is really kind of blowing out, but anyways,
it's fantastic to knit with.
I'm so excited to I haven't knit with her yarn. I'm just trying to find the right project for it.
Yeah, this is great.
And Boss Lady, she knit a Tanya with some of her yarn, and I love it. And so I needed 3 skeins. So yeah, she did a colorway. So if ever you need some cotton yarn and you have an inspiration picture, message Penny. Like, she was
very talented. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, she dropped it off at my door. It was even great customer service. So.
Amazing.
Yeah, I love it. I'm so excited to cast this on. I have the pattern, and
beautiful.
now I'm going to wait till March 1st, I think, to cast it on. Gives me enough time to finish my whips.
Well, that's good.
But February will be the Whip It Up month. So, yeah, so that
I should get my button gear and do one too. I have a couple. I have a book that I bought from Knit Picks that has some t-shirts and tank tops in it.
Yeah.
And there's a couple in there that I really want to make. So maybe I'll get some cotton. Maybe that'll be my inspiration to finish my whips. If I get them done in time, I can.
Especially if you have a deadline, right? Like, if you have to get it done before
I work best under a deadline. I really do.
I got some happy mail last week from Twisted Willow.
Cool. Those are awesome cards.
I know. It says it's dyed in Canada, and yet it was shipped from Philadelphia. So did you move to Philadelphia? I'm not sure. Cool. But yeah, it came from Philly. And check out this color. This is stunning. It's called Vintage Glass. It's this beautiful aqua with speckles in it.
Cool.
Yeah. It was with the Get Your Yarn Wishes Granted, and she messaged me and just said, I'll grant one of your wishes. What colorway do you kind of like? And I said, well, I generally am drawn to any colors, but I always seem to have a weakness for aquas and pinks and whatnot. So she sent me this, and it's perfect.
It's beautiful. So
thank you so much. This is from Kate at Twisted Willow.
Nice.
Yeah. So I have to dream up what I'm going to do with this. I'm not sure yet. For now, I'm just enjoying it. I've been having it laying around, looking at it.
I rearranged my yarn the way it is. It's now got its own little cubby in I got a big TV stand, and it has its own little cubby now. So I just kind of sit there and
so
can
pretty.
see it and be inspired and
Yep.
What else?
Well,
I think that's all I have. So now we can talk about our giveaway.
We're gonna do a giveaway.
I love giveaways. They're so fun.
So we are so close to 600 subscribers. We are at, I think, 568 subscribers.
Yep.
So we want to do a 600 subscriber giveaway. 500 kind of came and went. So now we want to do a 600 subscriber giveaway. So for our 600 subscriber giveaway, Rose Hill Yarn donated this beautiful skein of yarn.
Stunning. Robin, it is gorgeous.
This is called Not Just a Pretty Face. It's a single fingering weight, 100% superwash merino single ply.
Yeah.
And then from Janine, this beautiful pom-pom. We want to give away this set for a 600 subscriber.
Wow, look at that giveaway. So fun. Yeah.
So like and subscribe to our podcast. Yeah. We've just made up Instagram user account for Feather Stitches podcast. So we'll advertise it on there as well. So let's see if maybe by the next time we podcast, if we can get to 600 subscribers.
That'd be fun.
So we'll advertise for this as well. So subscribe if you haven't already, and let your friends know about the giveaway if they haven't seen our podcast, or to subscribe, and then we'll draw for the next podcast. So, and then eventually we have to figure out how we're going to do this. We're thinking Instagram. Yeah. But we also got this mini skein, Bloomosity, from Rose Hill Yarns to give away, and we're thinking of doing an Instagram giveaway.
Yeah, so go over to our Instagram, Feather Stitches Podcast.
Yeah, it'll be up there one of these days. Start subscribing.
Follow us. Leave us a comment. Yeah.
And then we'll probably do like a tag a knitty friend, or I don't know. It's coming.
We'll post something on the Instagram, and then you'll know how to enter.
Yeah, this is 92 yards, 200 gram or 20 gram for each, and there's 5, so 100 grams. Yep. Beautiful giveaway. Thank you so much, Robin.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow, that was a lot. Here we thought we had nothing.
I know,
to
here we
talk
thought
about.
we had nothing, but
yeah. What are you doing this weekend?
I am going to watch my kids play sports as normal, and then Saturday I'm driving up to Red Deer to have early dinner, late lunch with a bunch of my friends. We're kind of Red Deer Central Alberta, those of you who don't know, and so my friends from Edmonton are driving down, and a couple of us from down South Alberta are driving up, and then we just hang out and eat and visit and catch up and go our merry ways. So hopefully the weather holds on a little bit. Cold, I don't mind so much, but when it's cold and snowing,
bad roads, you don't have bad
that's
roads.
A little, so we'll see. Yeah, but that's the plan, and then hopefully Sunday will be rest. They have nothing.
I want to see what movies are playing at the Roxy. Maybe do a matinee on Sunday. Maybe. Yeah. I haven't done a movie for a while. Yeah. So knit night tomorrow. Yep. Saturday, who knows? Sunday. I wanted to go to the cabin this weekend, but then the weather looked nasty. Yeah. And we have knit night. Guess I shouldn't dodge out of that. So have fun, Jocelyn. Yeah. I'm already having to ditch her on the 15th of February for. Oh yeah. I am spending a week at the cabin for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in Edmonton that weekend.
You should come visit. Oh, Edmonton. Because on your way back.
I could maybe.
Janine's gonna come out and visit too.
Nice.
So I think that's it.
Yeah, that's it for me.
An hour. Yikes.
Wow, that went fast.
So anyways, get your whips going, guys, and look for the giveaways that we have coming, and subscribe to enter in for that. I don't know how we do. How are we going to draw for 600? We don't have the list of all the subscribers. Okay, well, next podcast, if we're at 600 subscribers and everyone can comment on there. Is that how we do it? Ravelry? I don't know.
That's a good question.
Yeah. Okay, we'll talk about the next podcast once we hit 600
subscribers. Yeah, we'll put a message on Instagram or...
Yeah, so we'll just save this for now. Yeah, until we reach 600 and then go from there.
We'll draw from our subscribers. Yeah. Somehow.
All right.
Okay. Happy knitting.
Cheers. See ya.
Bye.
No, just the donkeys and the horses.